I'll ask the parties of the agreement to give you probably a better answer. I can just reflect on the regional perspective or on Qatar perspective first of all. I think it's important for us to see some stability in our region, and we believe that having an agreement on the nuclear issue in Iran is an important element, but it also needed to be followed by regional engagement with Iran to address the regional security issues. And I think that the only way forward, as I have mentioned, that the way that Qatar is foreseeing that all the problems and all the conflicts should be addressed diplomatically, because we see that it's the best way to address the concerns of each parties. We think that JCPOA is an important agreement, at least to make sure that there is no nuclear arms race happening in our region. But also it will be always incomplete if it will not be complemented with a regional security engagement with Iran, especially between the GCC and Iran, in order to have a holistic approach to that. I just wanted to comment on what High Representative and Senator Lindsey Graham have said about the war of Ukraine. I think that, as we mentioned first at the beginning of the session, that it's very important to deal with all the matters around us with equality. And I have maybe highlighted this on the vaccination issue of COVID, but it's applied to all humanitarian crises. And probably I will be maybe off the diplomatic talking points here, but the humanitarian suffering that we have seen in Ukraine, and everyone is talking about it right now, it has been the suffering of a lot of countries in this region for years. And nothing happened actually. We have never seen a global response to address those sufferings. And we've been calling for this, that setting a precedent in the regions by witnessing the brutality against the Syrian people, or against the Palestinians, or against the Libyans, or against the Iraqis, or against the Afghans, without having a proper response globally to these kind of actions, and without holding those people who committed these actions accountable, we are going to see more and more expansion of such a behavior. So I hope that what's happening for us right now, and what we have seen between Russia and Ukraine, to be addressed diplomatically, to be addressed in a way that putting an end for this conflict, putting an end for the humanitarian suffering. But I hope this will also be a wake-up call for everyone in the international community to look at our region and to address the issues that's happening in our region with the same level of commitment that we have seen between Russia and Ukraine.
And when we talk about,
I think that bringing all our guests here in Doha to discuss how we can go through this turbulent time in transforming to a new era in a way to mitigate our risks through dialogue and through more engagement, strengthening multilateralism, stressing on the importance of protecting the international order and international law. But also, it's very important to have such a dialogue between the North and the South, as His Highness mentioned in his remarks, and also to look at the issues and crises around us with a lens of equality. And I think this is very important for us to hear here in the region, to see the same level of engagement to the issues that related directly to us.
thank you for emphasizing that point about equality. Thank you very much. Please.